Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu celebrated the U.S. move by visiting Alon Shvut, a settlement about 15 miles from Jerusalem in the heart of Gush Etzion.
The Trump administration fixed a historic wrong, stood by truth and justice. I think it is a great day for the state of Israel and an achievement that will remain for decades.
I'm standing here in Gush Etzion, one of Israel's largest settlement blocks, known in the world as the West Bank, but in the Bible it's called Judea, part of Israel's biblical heartland.
Judea and Samaria are terms that were used in the Bible. We're talking about actual land that the Jewish people lived in, and the stories of Isaiah and the stories of Jeremiah, these stories happened in these lands.
Gush Etzion Regional Council head Shlomo Nieman says while Israelis don't need the world to agree on their biblical right to be here, he's happy with the historic decision.
For the number one player in the international arena to add this opinion, that, from our standpoint, is the right opinion, that Jewish settlement in the state of Israel, the land of Israel, in Judea and Samaria, is not against international law. This thing is a revolution.
Jews established farming communities here before Israel became a state in 1948, but were driven out during the War of Independence. After the victorious 67 Six-Day War, they returned to rebuild. Today, some 750,000 Israelis live in the region Palestinians want to establish their own state. Not everyone agrees with the new U.S. position.
Resolution 2334 states that Israeli settlement activities are a flagrant violation under international law.
The land of Palestine, and especially the lands within the 1967 border, is a pure Palestinian land. The occupation of this land is illegal.
But if Mayor Oded Revivi believes settlements actually foster peace.
President Trump is trying to bring us back to the time of the leaders who understood that the settlements, the Jewish towns and cities in Judea and Samaria, are not the obstacle for peace. They're rather the anchors which can create an example of how Jews and Arabs can live one alongside the other.
Shalev Kayam, CFO of the Gush Etzion Regional Council, goes even further.
The words of Isaiah of coming back in the vineyards and coming back and the land actually being uplifted is something that we've been waiting for thousands of years, and that's happening in our eyes. It's part of the redemption of the world.
Chris Mitchell, Alon Shvut, Gush Etzion, Judea.